Hi, Ron Craig here once again, back in the bathroom, sharing with you one more unique, handy, and helpful household hint. So let's get started. Some of you may have a problem in the shower while the shower is going with water running over your shower door tracks and coming out on the outside of the shower unit and running off in the floor. Here's a picture looking down on the shower door tracks, looking down like one door is on the inside, sliding back and forth. The other is on the other side, so you got an outer wall, an inner wall, and then a middle partition between the doors. One reason for the leak can be on looking from the inside of the tub at the track, inside of that track, they come with drain holes, about 1/8 of an inch tall and maybe 1/2 an inch wide, and some of them come with 2 slots and some maybe more. This one that we have here came with 2 slots, and I had a drainage problem, so I solved that this way. You can make another slot, and it takes a few tools, a little drill. You can have a rechargeable drill, a cordless drill, and a couple of small bits, and you can fix it yourself. You don't have to have a lot of expensive tools. You don't have to have a lot of expertise. You can do it. Now, I would take a little felt pen, and you see these weep holes are at the bottom, so you come up a little bit and you make little marks, and then now this is aluminum, but whenever you try to drill it, it'll run all over the place unless you have a little dent. And so you can take something like this, a kitchen knife, sharp kitchen knife, sharp point, and this is stainless steel. That track is aluminum, so it's not going to hurt your knife. So you can take that and make some little dents in that aluminum track, and then you can take a small bit, very small, maybe 1/16 of an inch, and put it in your drill. And after you make those 3 dents, and then you can put 3 holes in it, and then you can take about 1/8 of an inch or a little larger bit and make that hole bigger, so that the hole that you come up with like this will look more like that. It's not going to be a smooth slot, but it'll drain, and that's the main thing. Now, one thing I want to emphasize is that whenever you drill these holes from the inside of the shower, this is aluminum, don't put a lot of pressure on it, it'll cut, and you drill through this side on the inside of the tub, and then while you're there, you drill through the middle wall, not through the outside, and then you can change bits and make those holes bigger on this side and on this wall and in this wall. And then if you have a little file, or you can take that knife and scrape off the little things that the drill makes, and then you take a paper towel and wipe all that out and make sure that's all clean, and you'll have another drain hole. You can add as many as you want. I wouldn't add too many, and that ought to solve some drainage problems. And now I'll demonstrate a little bit about how you do that. Now, once again, you don't have to have a lot of expensive tools or a lot of know-how. You don't have to hire an expensive professional to do this. You can fix this kind of leak yourself. You can take a small bit and then a larger bit, and you got to get in the tub. You take your drill, and whenever you take the sharp knife and make your points, the little dents, then you take the small bit and make the small holes first. And while you're doing this, make sure you hold the drill level, not up or down or back and forth, straight and level, and push with a light pressure and it'll go through, and then you go through the second wall, the middle wall, and that's it. And when you get finished with the big hole, you can clean up the mess, and you got another drain hole that'll work. That ought to prevent a lot of leaks out of your shower onto the floor. While I'm on this project, I want to throw in another item of information that will be helpful to a lot of viewers. These sliding shower doors can get out of adjustment and hang crooked, and so when you try to close them, there will be a gap at the top or maybe at the bottom, and when you splatter water in the shower while taking a shower, it can come out through that gap onto the floor and onto any pad that you may step out on. But you can adjust that. If you'll notice here on each side at the top of the shower door, there is the roller on the other side, but you have an adjustment slot with a Phillips head screw, and the slot is slightly angled. So you can loosen that screw and slide the roller back and forth, which is up and down slightly. You don't want to move it much. You may have to try this several times before you get it right, but you can adjust it on each side. And then when you get it where you want it, you tighten the screw up and then rehang the shower door, and that can avoid some of the leaks that you may have out of your shower. Then when you finish drilling the holes and cleaning up all the shavings and all the mess, then you'll want to put the doors back. And I have an end section, a cut away section of that top rail where the doors hang with their little rollers. This is the end view. The doors slide back and forth this way, and this is a little rail inside that top overall rail, and you take one door and put it up, and that little roller will fit down in that slot, and then the other door, the roller will fit down in that slot. And I showed you how you can adjust those little adjustments slots at the top in case they don't hang straight. And then when you get finished, you can have smooth sliding doors that won't leak water, and you can have these drain holes that will drain more water so that the water won't build up between the rails and leak on the outside. And I believe that is one more great, unique, handy, and helpful household hint. If these unique, handy, and helpful household hints truly are helpful to you, I would appreciate it if you would tell others about them so they can take advantage of the information on these videos. And if you have not subscribed yet, if you do subscribe, every time I put a new video up on this channel, you will get a notice about it so that you can view it and learn some new things and unique things that may be helpful around your house as well. There will be more of these videos on this channel coming. I do have more coming, and you can take advantage of those when they do show up. Thank you, and you have a great day.